Hi! Welcome to this sketchbook tour. I've been wanting to do this forever, and I finally started a YouTube channel where I can actually show you the whole sketchbook in one video. I'm a full-time artist from the Netherlands, and I can't wait to show you this sketchbook. It's about this bad boy. I started it in May 2021. As you can see, it's quite full. It's my whatever sketchbook. And what that means is that I haven't showed a lot of these sketches on Instagram or on any social media so far, because I wanted to have a place where I could just put everything. So this has been mostly my unfiltered warm-up sketchbook. There's only a couple of pages left. We're gonna go through it. And at the end of the video, I'm actually gonna fill up these pages as well. So yes, let's get started. Alright, so this is the sketchbook. It's just a standard sketchbook. It has like quite thin pages. You shouldn't work on it with watercolor or anything, but I do because it's a sketchbook, so I don't care as much if it wrinkles or anything. I started on 13th of May 2021, so about a year ago, a little less than a year ago. And it's my whatever sketchbook. So like I said, like it's really messy. I started out really messy on purpose, so I ruined it at the beginning, so it's easier in the end to make messy sketches. I drew some faces, looked how it would look with the ink. I made really bad sketches, don't mind those. Made some more faces, some like really dry lines with ink, which I liked. And as you can see, as I've said 7 times already, it's pretty messy because you can see the ink from the other side. What I also did is put in my photo sketches for my paintings, just so I have like a place that I can keep all of those in, so you can just see those sometimes as well. This was a really nice one actually from a Tim Walker photograph. I have some post-it in there as well, because I use like a wall with my photo sketches and my notes when I'm painting a series, and this was part of the series, just so to keep track of my thoughts and just to remember what I was thinking about. So you'll see those in there as well. Here's another painting. And as you can see, I make a sketch first. This was actually quite a neat sketch. Normally I make like really ugly ones, but this one was pretty good. And some inspiration photos from other artists. Like I was looking at landscapes with lots of people. Here my ink bottle fell. And I draw on a lot of loose paper as well, so I just put that in because I don't care about it that much, as in I don't want to sell it or anything, but I do want to keep track of when I made it, so that's why I put it in the sketchbook. Some florals. There's some weird faces again. This one I really liked as well. I think it was like a fashion thing. Oh yeah, here I can see. Yeah. It's from June 21, and it's Tom Brown. This was a fashion illustration as well. A funny thing about this one, the designer actually replied to my story because I posted it and I tagged the designer, and they said like, oh, can I buy it? And then I thought, oh no, it's in my sketchbook. But yeah, whatever. I mean, you can win them all, I guess. Here's another one, another photo that I made into a painting. Some quick fashion sketches. I remember being into fashion again this period. Here's another one of those tableau vivant weird things, but then with the lights. There's some notes underneath, but I don't think I cared about the notes. And some weird figures. Here I said I was looking for intimacy because that was what the oil painting series was all about. Here's actually, I was looking at a vlog from Lee, and I love watching her vlogs, and she has this really cute dog, and I was just like, oh, I need a warm-up drawing, I'll draw her dog. Something is sticking. Ah, yes. Oh, and I remember printing out this page of my other sketchbook because I wanted to make this one into a painting, and I did actually. But I mean, since I have it anyway, and I had like a leftover page, I put it here. And it's funny because I think this one and this one go really well together. More inky drawings. Was into green, as you can see. This one I dropped actually as an idea. I still have the painting in my studio, but I need to. I painted over it a little bit already, but I still need to finish it. But I just don't feel like it. This was a design for a mural. It's actually painted over already because it was there for 6 months, and then another artist painted over it. But these were the sketches. I had like these weird faces that I wanted to put in there. I'll put a photo of the mural here in here. Some black sketches, more ink. Another painting, a weird leg lady. I always like these kind of wasted, like, how do you call them? Ripped paper. They just give like another effect. Like I didn't necessarily like this drawing, but then I put this here, and it's like, oh, it works together. This was also painting, and some tiny sketches for smaller paintings that I made. This is my newest painting actually, and this was part of a print, but I printed it a couple times because I didn't necessarily like the colors of the first one, and I think this was the first or the second tryout. But it's just a shame to throw it out, so I just put it in here as a remembrance. And these kind of little things I like as color cards, so maybe I can just use them later on. This is the mayor actually, or like the old mayor. I joined this exhibition for making a portrait of him. Like there were lots of artists that joined, and you could win like the commission for the mayor portrait, and I thought it was just fun to join. So this was at the live drawing session. This was a commission as well. It's for my studio building, and this went into the yearly calendar. And I remember from here, there's a lot of ink drawings, so I'll just go through them, and there's dates underneath. It's actually November already here. And I really enjoyed these. Oh, there's more, yes. I really enjoyed these, but they're not necessarily my usual style. But I thought it was just fun to draw more instead of painting. And let's just go back. This was the sketch for the other painting you just saw. This was a photo of someone else that I made into another painting. But sometimes I make these kind of color sketches just to see what kind of colors would be nice. And I think I used a lot of the colors in here actually. Oh, and this one is fun because I had a sketching day with a friend, and we were painting a painting together. Like she would paint a part and I would paint a part, and then at some point it just took a little bit. It took a little bit longer, so I started sketching something in my sketchbook, and at some point she said like, oh, can I join in on this as well? And I was like, yeah, sure. So we made this one together as well. Like she's really good at the hair and like the tiny details. And as you can see, like I think I finished these ones. They're terrible, and these are like really neat. So you can definitely see the difference in style there. Another one, I think. Oh. This is another one of those color studies. These ones too. This one turned into a painting, and this one too, but this was a bit of a weird one, so probably look at that again. I had a model in the studio for a live drawing session, and this was the first sketch I made. Usually the first sketch is terrible, so that's why I make them in my sketchbook, and I don't like them when they're on separate paper. This is like reflection, really loose sketches here. This was for a painting that was exhibited in Amsterdam, or is exhibited in Amsterdam. I'm not sure what date it is when I upload this video. I made these tiny sketches, and then I go from there and make my photo reference. It's kind of my process. Same for this one. You'll see the sketch, I think, a couple. Yes, here are the sketches. This is my photo sketch. This is my sketch. I also really dislike this drawing, but when I put this next to it, and when you see the colors from the other side, it's kind of nice. Some warm-up drawing, sunflowers, photo, weird photo. Maybe I'll use it for another painting sometime. Another photo sketch. I think this is the last one. I just had this one lying around, and I didn't want to throw it away because I do like the colors and quality of the print, so I figured might as well just put it in there. And now we have a couple of pages left. Ta-da-da! And I think I'm gonna work on a couple of sketches in here.